Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show. And as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this four-game set, we present the Topps Player Spotlight. Big Dog, Big Daddy is in the glow. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, lineups in first pitch. From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. It's the first game in the month of June between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Ronnie Gant comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Shashka will wait on it.
I got it.
One pitch, one away.
Batting second.
Marcell Ozuna will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. EK, one-year-old ball club. The Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Yeah, it's not going to be a four-game sweep thanks to the loss yesterday. They can still make it 3 out of 4 with a win here. I think they're in a good position to make that a reality.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, you remember growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Charlie Maddox will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Shashka is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Kurt Saito will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. Grounded back up the middle. A spin and a throw. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Hans Johnson will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Into the box, Big Dog, Big Daddy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a throw. Dan Daly digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And 1 gone now in the New York third. Into the windup and the pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Big swing and a miss in the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you throw it.
Standing in now, Mike Taguchi. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Ronnie Gant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up on the ground to the left side. Reyes fields it cleanly. In time, 1 away. Marcell Ozuna in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cardona is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Robert Vila digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Charlie Maddox, and they'll need him to get something going here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Got him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he... Big Dog Big Daddy gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
And that is off the wall. Around second. He'll try for third.
Hold up, right here.
And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, this is always a tough play for a center fielder. That ball that is directly over your head. And this nearly gets out of here as it winds up off the wall. You see a good effort to get it back in, but this was going to be 3 bases all the way.
Patrick Cardona will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
You're pretty lucky here just to get an out on this play. It's going to cost him a run, but that's a nice pickup and a tough, hurried throw to at least.
Dan Daly will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. In there at the knees, strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Reyes comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And when your pitcher hasn't given up a hit, believe me, you're going to feel the pressure out there just about as much as he does. These guys know what's at stake. So that's a good job right there to look that ball in and then make a good, strong throw for the out.
Let's go.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Serrano is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Nicky Ozuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Nicky Ozuna.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Lopez has got it, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ronnie Gant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The center fielder, number 13.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Marcell Ozuna stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play in a game like this. Everything's magnified at this point, so that's a really good job to stay with this ball and make the play.
Robert Vila is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here. Big Dog, a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Gant moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Charlie Maddox digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Charlie Maddox.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Here comes the first pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a swing and a miss as it falls behind 0-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Hans Johnson stand in out in their way, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. Need to get it. Dan Daly will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Tap fouled at home plate. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Reyes gonna have to hurry. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Carmen Rodriguez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out over 2 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Chop foul at the plate. He stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Alfonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Alonso.
And it's in there for strike one.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat, it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
And that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else can you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB. Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Big Dog, Big Daddy is our man to watch. And, of course, he is the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
Well, it certainly is, Matt. He should be very proud of the way he pitched last year, and he definitely deserves the award. There's always at least a couple of worthy candidates for yearly awards like this, but I think that he was the clear choice last season. It became apparent right away that he was just on a different level, and that hitters really didn't want anything to do with him. I'm looking forward to see if he can repeat as Cy Young this year.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next, Cardona is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ballgame.
In the second spot tonight,
Todd Lane will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Reyes. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
batting third,
John Shepard will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Throws in for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Carlos Crespo will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. One out missed. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
Barney Pyle will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1, and he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Switzer is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Rory Mejia will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. Big Dog Big Daddy gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Crespo sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play. Edwin Whitaker will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Oh, no problem.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Jerome Robbins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Old strike 2 at the letters, 0-2 now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Stepping in now, Garrett Villalona, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. On the ground to 3rd. Reyes scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Dawley is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. 1 away.
The batter,
Todd Lane in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
now batting, the center fielder.
John Shepard digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Shashka is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. On to the Carlos Crespo heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, though. They don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Cardona moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Settling in now, Barney Pyle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
First baseman number 10.
Rory Mejia is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first start. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Home half of the Big Dog, Big Daddy is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Leading off the inning, Edwin Whitaker, and they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Wow, talk about a difference that 24 hours makes. Yesterday, these guys were hitting everything in sight. Things sure have changed this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Diego Lopez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail here. Big Dog, Big Daddy will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Crespo has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Cole Dawley will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Todd Lane will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutout lead.
Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. Ground ball right side. To his right, Lopez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The perfection continues. Carlos Crespo will stand in now. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like you kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reyes comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. You have to say, they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but finish line starting to come into sight.
Lopez is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. Big Dog, Big Daddy will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great, and this is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
2 down, runners at first and second. Scorched to third. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Helping his own cause right there, and no need to wait for the RBI guys to drive him in. He says, you know what? I can be an RBI guy too. That's a great at-bat right there, and that drives in a run.
Sam Lopez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Edwin Whitaker, and they'll need him to get something going here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moen is there. 1 down.
That's a big one there to start the 9th. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Jerome Robbins is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Kurt Kellenberg will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Rolled slowly to first. Lopez over to his left. And this is taken to the bag for the out, and it's over. A perfect game.
That is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, all I'll say is a pretty good candidate. all you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
Let's go. Fuck you, be perfect games. That's what I threw 2 perfect games in a row. Let's go. On YouTube. I'm gonna end the stream right here. I gotta go.
Next.